dude that has an head behind
And that or whatever.
can be far away. This video, the Simpsons predictions for 2024, is insane. It's an interesting video that we could check out.
You guys know about the Simpsons or the predictions that Simpsons making? Like, oh my gosh, Simpsons said this in 1738, and this is what's happening now.
That's so true, man. Like, there's so many posts that are like, oh my gosh, this happened in the Simpsons episode in 1822. They said that Donald Trump was walking down an escalator, and then in 2022, Donald Trump was walking down an escalator. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think this is gonna be interesting, this video. We've seen a bit of it. Yeah, I'm gonna play it.
Probably one of the longest running series in the United States. But beyond the satire, the chaos, and the dysfunctional family with their crazy adventures, there is a dark secret. For many years, The Simpsons seem to have dropped predictions and prophecies that have proven to be very accurate. From the predictions of the 2020 COVID-19 outbreak to the rise of Kamala Harris as the first black female vice president, The Simpsons have operated on an unprecedented level of accuracy. So, what do they have to say about the year 2024? Get ready to be amazed as we examine 17 shocking predictions that The Simpsons have predicted for 2024. Number 17. Trump's 2024 presidential ambition. Are the writers and producers of The Simpsons experimenting with dark magic? Do they have a crystal ball through which they can accurately see into the future? Because they always seem to get their predictions right, and this is very, very strange, to say the least. Although
Wall Street is taking you for a ride,
Hey,
and you
let's
don't
go
even know
Wall
it. The market
Street.
makers can see every trade you make. Buying options
This is my
a
favorite
losing
part
game.
of the video.
This is my favorite part of all those kids.
as you may already know, this cartoon series has made many astounding prophecies that came to pass, evoking awe and wonder in the hearts and minds of everyone. However, these guys decided to kick it up a notch, and their most dramatic one yet would be the prediction of Trump's 2024 presidential ambition.
In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States.
On Tuesday, November 15, 2022, the former president of the United States, Donald Trump, arguably one of the most controversial the country has ever seen, depending on whose side you're on, decided it was time to reclaim the throne he lost 2021.
But just as I promised, I am your voice.
In his usual grandiose fashion, Trump took to the stage and proclaimed his ambition with these iconic words. In order to make America great and glorious again, I am tonight announcing my candidacy for President of the United States. That was when the screenwriter for the series, Al Jean, decided it was their time to shine again. Sharing a scene from a 2015 episode of the animated series, Mr. Jean showed the world that somehow they had predicted this way before Trump ever declared his intentions. In the 2015 episode titled Bart to the Future, Homer Simpson can be seen as he seems to fly past a sign in the background, which read Trump 2024. Coincidence?
Oh,
This was
wow.
even before Trump was ever president. So
Oh wow.
I know. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Damn. And this, they said that this episode came out like I think in the 90s or early 2000s. Wow, that's an interesting prediction. What do you think about this one, bro?
It's crazy. It's really crazy. You know, maybe Simpsons. I saw a comment one time that they said Simpsons is like wherever the Mandela effect came from. That's where Simpsons is getting its whatever, like its weirdness from. So maybe that's the case, bro. This is ridiculous at this point, you know?
Yeah, that is ridiculous. Damn. They must be like really good predictors, and they don't even intentionally mean to predict it in the world, but or yeah, they, like you said, it's like Mandela effect thing. Like their effect is becoming the reverse Mandela effect, I guess, for society, which is that's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. Do you think they use black magic or not? Like one of those type of magics that like they're referring to? this YouTuber, The Ultimate Discovery.
I think like Hollywood uses magic, like evil stuff, and like those like TV industries and stuff like that, but or film industries. I mean, but I don't know what Simpsons is a part of. Like, I feel like a lot of these studios or producers or whatever. I don't know how it works, but there's a lot of that is prevalent in that industry. But I don't know about maybe that's where Simpsons is getting it from, or maybe it's just.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think they're definitely using something weird.
Yeah, that's
in
what
Hollywood. Yeah, because I think we've spoken about in this episode, not this exact episode, but in a previous episode, about how that blood thing apparently happened in Hollywood, where like Adrian Cohn. Yeah, that one. So if something like that is happening, I wouldn't put it past them using like magic to do these things in these TV shows. I had never really watched The Simpsons like that. Like I wasn't someone that like watched The Simpsons growing up, but it just always interests me whenever I saw these predictions.
This revelation has been driving everyone crazy online. But as crazy as this prediction is, this next one takes it to another level. Number 16, AI robots take over. Apart from the wild antics of the characters in this show, and the fact that The Simpsons is a really good series, which depends entirely on your preference, one major thing that has made it a fan favorite is the seemingly accurate predictions. This one is even stranger than the first. Although the show is reputed for predicting the advent of many innovative technological gadgets, you will agree that this one is too accurate to be more than just a coincidence. Let us take you on a journey back to episode 17 of the series' 23rd season. In this episode, there's a scene where Homer lost his job due to the fact that his employer replaced all the human employees with robots.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the future masters of the human race.
Sounds familiar?
You fool, these are robots.
Well, considering the astronomical strides that have been made in robotics and the development of artificial intelligence, could it be possible that in the near future, maybe even 2024, humans will begin to lose their jobs to artificially intelligent robots?
You will train them, and they will replace you.
As it stands now, you've probably heard of robots serving as waiters in Japan and all around the world. Is this the end of human labor as we know it?
You know,
in Makimono, they do this now? What?
Yeah, they have these AI robots. I don't know if you've seen them.
What? No, I haven't been to Makimono in time. When I went there, they didn't have an AI robot. What? Yeah, man. Jeez, I guess like a lot of waitresses are losing their jobs then. And Makimono, damn, man. That is crazy, bro. You know what? I heard that they're doing this in the trades too. Like, they're replacing a lot of millwrights and a lot of like mechanics with AI robots that are like programmed to do mechanical, technical resolutions and stuff. So, like, yeah, a lot of people in the trades are losing their job to AI robots too. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. A robot won't try and charge me $500 to change my oil. I'm just saying, you know, like
imagine, man. Oh man,
I'm good now, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been ripped off like 1 or 2 times. So,
man, mechanics really be doing that. Like they really be ripping off their customers at times. I'm not gonna lie, and you will really know that. Like, I think, you know, it's like when you go to another mechanic for the same thing that you want fixed and they charge you less. That's when you know, like, oh man, that mechanic ripped me off. But imagine an AI robot telling you, Kadon, yo, you gotta cough up $1,000 right now and be fixing your tire. What are you doing in that moment, bro?
Bro, I don't think AIs have rates. I might just have to spill my drink on it.
That's all you really gotta do. That's facts.
You're like, what? Are you know?
It's like, I think that's actually free. I am actually not gonna be paying $1,000 for that fix. But yeah, that's crazy that The Simpsons predicted this too, man. Oh my gosh, that's actually.
yet? Or are we all just panicking too much about the threat of a robotic takeover? Hopefully, this never happens. But in case it does, The Simpsons will be glad to tell the world, we told you so. Number 15, Mars Takeover. This next one is actually very freakish and will have you wondering if the scripts for this series were written by aliens or something, because the resemblance to real-life events is absolutely uncanny. In case you don't believe it, let us take you to episode 6 of season 27 of the series. In this episode, Lisa learns that the government was looking for volunteers who were willing to sign up for a migration to Mars.
And become the first residents of another world. Will you be one of them?
Enthusiastically, she volunteered, and so did the rest of the family. The rest of the episode had them going on some wacky, crazy adventures. But at the end of the day, their vehicle refused to start, and they ended up going nowhere. But that's not the end. This eerie episode ends with a glimpse into the year 2051, where Marge and Lisa were now living on Mars. If this doesn't sound like anything you've heard in recent times, then you may have been living under a rock. Everybody knows about Elon Musk's plans to colonize the Red Planet.
Elon Musk? I'm in charge of the whole Mars colonization project.
He has been going on.
AI-generated music has arrived. And for
Another
artists like
ad,
Bob
man.
Bro, you see that? Talking
Oh,
about
oh my
AI.
gosh, yo.
You're listening.
Yeah, yo, this ad is listening to us, bro. Whoever
the-
made this ad.
Yeah, AI said, yeah, hey, water, spill it. Alright.
And then they advertised create AI music to us, bro. Come on, man. Come on. That's crazy. That's actually crazy that there's like so much AI apps to just do simple things that humans were doing for years. All right. Returning back to the video.
Sure.
On about it for years, and even established his own private space exploration company for that sole purpose. Why do the dates scheduled for the Mars launch in this Simpsons episode have a striking resemblance to Elon Musk's plans? Is there something the writers and producers are hiding from us? For now, we will agree that it's all coincidence, but this sort of coincidence is sure to raise many, many questions in the minds of anyone who has seen this episode. Number 14, virtual reality food.
All right, we're gonna go to the music-induced mind control because this is apparently the most replayed part of this video, and it's a pretty interesting part.
Number 6, music-induced mind control. The government is trying to control you through a series of subconscious processes. This was the message many people got from the 14th episode of The Simpsons' 12th season. But can we really blame anyone for overthinking The Simpsons' predictions? After all, they've been right so many times. In this particular episode, a music producer selects Bart, Nelson, Milhouse, and Ralph to form the next hit boy band party posse. Sick name, right? But beneath the surface, there was a diabolical plan at play. In their hit song, Dropped a Bomb, which was accompanied by a music video that featured the strange line Even Eat Neo J in the chorus. Party Posse subconsciously controlled the minds of the listeners, passing a subliminal message. When you spell this strange line backwards, it reads, "Join the Navy." As the music spread far and wide, it began to take effect on the entire population of Springfield. During a confrontation with the music director, Lisa discovered that he was indeed a Navy lieutenant, and according to him, music had long been used to recruit young men into the military. This was especially true during the Second World War, that is, in the real world. During the war, the United States sought to weaponize entertainment as a form of propaganda, citing cinema as one of the most powerful propaganda weapons at the disposal of the United States. That indeed is a direct quote from the Office of Strategic Services, now known as the CIA. Many people have also been raising questions about the nature of music in this age, with catchy, repetitive lyrics and hypnotic tunes. Have we been silently controlled by the government for many years, unknown to us? Will we see this play out even more in 2024? This topic has been a goldmine for conspiracy theorists who
That one is pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting for real. It's crazy.
Bro, 44 hertz? You know that? Or what is that?
Yeah, I was actually gonna mention that because that's I think that's something we should definitely explore in this podcast for sure. Because like I think we both have heard about that, and there's a lot of information online we could talk about in this podcast, but yeah, like 44, it's like 432 hertz
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
442 hertz, and that like one of the frequencies that are used in music, I believe it's 40. Yeah, the first one 435 hertz. Or let me search this up real quick because I actually forgot the actual frequencies that we're referring to versus 41 hertz, something like that. But yeah, yeah, like what you were saying, 440 hertz. So yeah, so 432 hertz is tuned music, was associated with a slight decrease of mean blood pressure values, a marked decrease in the mean of heart rate, and a slight decrease of the mean of respiratory rate values compared to 440 hertz. I think this is just a scientific thing about the health effects of each, but I think that is not necessarily true, but we can explore this in another episode. But yeah, like how one of them is more positive to the body, right? That's something that a lot of people, especially in the spiritual community, like to speak about. How I believe, which one is the one that's a positive frequency? And
432 hertz, I believe that one's
432. I never really dabbled into like trying those different hertz that are online, because I know there's like so many that are supposed to bring like positive feelings to people when they listen to music. I've never really dabbled in like the ones in the spiritual community, but I've like heard of them from just like watching videos online. They'll state it, and I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. But yeah, we could talk about that in another episode. But like even stuff in music, in the hip-hop music particularly today, like a lot of people do speak about repetitive lyrics that kind of have the same vibe for the environment people play the music in. So for example, if someone's playing some DaBaby or Lil Uzi Vert, they're probably like in a party, rocking their head, jumping with their friends, jumping with the whole crowd. It's a party going on. And in those lyrics, both like Lil Uzi Vert and DaBaby's music, they're talking about similar things, and people are using the music for the similar reason too. They might just be listening to the music at home in their bedroom, just jamming to it, but people are using the song for the same thing, and that's why the artists are creating the music in the first place, so they could jam to it. But I guess that could be compared to the army music, that were like the subliminal army music for people to join the army in that Simpsons episode. What do you think, bro, about music in this day and age? Do you think like it's the prediction that was spoken about in the Simpsons has come true? Has it come into fruition?
Wow, I think there's subliminal messaging in whatever you listen to or consume. There's always gonna be, your subconscious and different parts of you always take on different things and meanings and messages. So I think there's always gonna be like a aspect of that and in whatever media there is, and whoever is in producing said media has the option to kind of like control or decide what kind of messaging or meaning they want people to grab from their whatever they're producing. So I don't think it's specifically for military, although if you've been to America, the ads for military out there is crazy, bro. It's on like every
I haven't seen like any ads when I went to America for like the military. Yeah,
it's like every ad break, every like it was multiple army commercials every ad break when I went when I went to New York. Actually, when I went to New York, it was like that. In Atlanta, it wasn't like that, but it was also different time periods. So yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, that's wild. I didn't even come across that when I went to New York, but I think I went to New York a minute ago. I think it was like before the 2020s era. Jeez, that's crazy, bro. But I guess because like a lot of people say that like there's a lot of benefits you get from the military. I agree. There is a good amount of benefits you get from the military. I think it's someone's decision at the end of the day if they want to join it. But yeah, the military helps countries out in so many ways that people don't know. But yeah, that is doing a lot when the country just decides to put an ad right in front of people's faces every single corner that you walk to. It's like, dude, like this is not like you're right. It's not subliminal anymore. This is pretty overt the way that you're telling me to join the military.
Not even trying to hide. It's like, yeah, no, we want you in there. Yeah, do it.
We want you in there. And then you turn the corner, it's like, wow, okay, I understand what the ad's saying. Next corner has an ad. It's like, you read that ad. We really want you in there. Like, we really do.
You ain't trying to hide it. Yeah, I mean, you know, no, like you talking about this.
For real. Another part of this video that was pretty interesting was the World War III one that they talk about in this video. Let's check it out.
Here's how to get younger women to chase.
What is happening, fam? Yo, we were just talking
from a religious escort.
Didn't talk about
and no, it's not a
world. Yeah, what's that ad, bro? Yo,
you're trying to teach our viewers.
For real, man. Yeah, they're trying to teach our viewers, bro. They're trying to put game on the viewers, eh? Trying to put game on their fans, eh?
They're saying what was that? I just seen a rap on IG. It's like trying to improve your roster, trying to make yourself sick. Get a religious escort.
Get a religious escort. Oh, kill me, bro. All right, let's see. That's the next part of the video.
World War III. On November 22, 1987, a special episode of The Simpsons aired on The Tracy Ullman Show. And although it was very, very hilarious, there might be a hidden message in there somewhere. Before you accuse us of grasping for straws, consider the fact that many of the accurate predictions made in this show were sometimes simple side notes that nobody really paid attention to. Anyway, the episode centers around Homer Simpson repeatedly pranking his family with World War III scares. Many times during the episode, he would wake them up, asking them to rush into the fallout shelter, as if it was the end of the world.
It's World War III!
Would a makeshift shelter in the house of an ordinary American man shield him and his family in the case of a nuclear fallout? We'll leave that for the Mythbusters to figure out. While this episode was considered satire, on the eventual occasion that a serious conflict between the world powers begins to play out, many American households could find themselves reenacting the scenes in this episode. As it stands, we are way closer to this Third World War than we were when the episode aired. First, we had a World War scare in 2020, before the virus came. Secondly, if you study world politics very carefully and the many, many conflicts that have erupted in many places around the world, you will see that our world is not at peace. Although we are not at war, we are far from experiencing a peaceful existence. Could 2024 be the year when everything reaches its peak and all the nations bring out their big guns to wipe everybody out? We certainly hope not, and we advocate for peace in every country where war is currently ongoing. Number 2.
Ari pulls up to your doorstep right now. They say, Kadon, we're about to enter World War III. You trying to join us? If you don't join us, actually you have no choice. You have to join us. Come on, man. Get in the car right now. We're heading over to wherever to have this World War right now. You going?
Yes, sir. Give me a second. Climb out the window and dash, bro. I'm out. That's it.
Hashtag feel that, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, I just like baked something. It's about to finish, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I have a cake that's like brewing in the oven, bro. What are you talking?
So yeah, man, I got you. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna pack my stuff. The suitcase in the back. Just let me go grab it.
That's your joke. I have a suitcase. It's in the back. Let me go get it. It's like I've been prepared for this day. Yo, 1 sec. Let me just get my suitcase real quick. I take this very seriously. I've been preparing for this day. Close the door. You take that suitcase, get into your private helicopter that you have in your backyard, jump in that. Boom, you out of there, bro.
Done.
Dunno.
None knows.
Barbie movie release and Trump's arrest. Although this one is not really a prediction for 2024, it still deserves a mention because of how astonishingly accurate it is. You could call it an honorable mention. Remember when Trump got arrested on the same day the new Barbie movie came out? Well, The Simpsons predicted that many, many years ago. An episode in season 5 of The Simpsons features a scene where a news anchor delivers the news of the uncanny coincidence between the release of a new Barbie doll and a president's arrest. In this episode titled Lisa versus Malibu Stacy, news broke of the release of the rip-off version of the Barbie doll. After giving an extensive 28-minute report of the Barbie doll release, the news anchor casually mentions that the U.S. president had been arrested just before closing the show.
Though it was unusual to spend 28 minutes reporting on a doll, it's just really fascinating news, folks. Good night. Oh, and the president was arrested for murder. More on that tomorrow night.
This is reminiscent of the circumstances surrounding.
Yo, did that actually happen though? Did Donald Trump apparently get arrested the day Barbie came out, the movie came out?
I don't know what day it was, but I do remember he did get arrested for something not too long ago. So
It was around the same time, I think. Yeah, because you remember that episode that we recorded, the Barbenheimer episode?
Oh yeah.
We spoke about Donald Trump's arrest briefly, and we also spoke about Barbie and Oppenheimer. So it was around the same time. Jeez. How is The Simpsons coming out with these predictions? Like, it makes no sense to me, man.
Hey, bro.
Honestly, man, if one of you guys that work for the show, you know, like one of the producers that are listening to this episode right now, hit us up, man. We'll have you on one of the episodes and you could tell us how you come up with these predictions, because we really want to know, man. We really want to know.
That's crazy, bro. Imagine you get an email tomorrow saying, yeah, we saw your video. When would you like to shoot? No, yeah, we saw your video. We can't talk about this stuff. We're gonna have some people outside your house. Goodbye.
It's like, oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, shit, alright.
That's crazy. I guess that's like most of what they spoke about in this video. Overall, bro, what did you think about this video by The Ultimate Discovery? Shout out to your YouTube channel. What did you think about this video, bro?
I mean, that was some pretty crazy stuff. I feel like they're saving, I feel like some of the real juicy predictions are none of those, and there's gonna be some, there's always some crazy next stuff that Simpsons predicts. So I feel like that's probably we're gonna find that out next year, but these are pretty crazy too.
Yeah, you make a good point. There's probably even crazier stuff that they have, what they could predict for the future that they know is gonna happen in the future. They probably are part of the whole agenda. They're yo, this is what's going on for the next 5 years. Yo, bet I'm gonna put that in one of the episodes. But yeah, whatever is a big thing that they know about that's supposedly gonna happen in the future, they're not gonna release that. Imagine one of their episodes, bro, you're featured in. It's all right, Kadon, we're bringing him to Mars.
Down.
And then a whole bunch of aliens on Mars are gonna jump him.
Oh, why they gotta jump me? Why can't it be all peace and love?
They're initiating you onto their planet, bro. So as soon as you hop on their planet, they gotta initiate you. They're making you a part of their gang, on planet Mars.
See that? Wow, I'm about it then.
You're gonna be I hope this prediction comes true. I hope this prediction comes true.
So you got a many man, I got a many Martian, okay?
Many Martian. Yeah, man. The Simpsons, man. Yeah, whatever you guys are coming up with, you gotta kind of tell someone out there. I'm pretty sure they tell someone out there before they release the episode. They're yo, Donald Trump, can I release this episode about you? Imagine Donald Trump's like, yeah, that's never gonna happen. Like that's never gonna happen, and then it actually happens. It comes into fruition for him. So yeah, like you gotta tell someone out there, Simpsons. You can't just keep it to yourself, but I'm pretty sure they do tell someone out there, whoever's a part of that whole agenda, all this stuff that's coming in to play. Well, yeah, that was the video about the Simpsons predictions for 2024.